Hi, my name is Liz, otherwise known as Cellomoji, and I run a YouTube channel as well as a website talking about all things cello, as well as tips and tricks and music advice, and also just talking about reviews for products that I use myself. I really believe that video is the next step to growing my own business and my reach in the world, and I wanted to learn more skills about how to become better in front of a camera, as well as producing a little bit better video than when I first started. I think there's a lot of information about making videos that we sort of take for granted. We don't realize things like lighting and audio quality and making sure that things like thumbnails are catchy. These are all things that I had no idea when I first started doing YouTube videos. I think that there are definitely a lot of courses out there that talk about how to make your YouTube channel better, how to grow your reach and your followers. But what I really liked about taking Trina's course and watching all of her videos is that she will walk you sort of step by step, literally from the very get-go, if you had zero experience with video, walking you through so that you feel comfortable in front of the camera, feel comfortable using the things that you already have. Like, you don't need a fancy camera or fancy lights or even fancy audio equipment. She shows you and talks to you about how to find the confidence using what you already have. And then from there, she encourages you and helps you to expand out your skills and get slowly better and better all the way through until, who knows, maybe one day all of your videos will go viral as well. So a lot of people think that because I'm a musician and I perform a lot, that it should be fairly natural for me to be in front of a camera. But I think you have to remember that most of the time I am not talking. I am just playing my instrument, and that to me is pretty natural, true. But talking to a camera, and not even talking to people, just talking to this camera that's in front of me, that isn't natural. And I think that is something that you have to build up confidence and a lot of practice with. And I think that Trina really helped make a checklist for me, which is what I really loved about the course. Is she had these Trello boards, which if you don't like Trello or have tried Trello, then you should really try it out, because I love how you can just organize things and make lists for everything. And she makes this master list where it makes sure that you cover everything you need to, and that, all the lists are covered, all the little details that you have to fill out before you put your YouTube video up, they're all there in this nice checklist so that you can fill it out and be confident that when your video is being put up to the platform, that you are covering all your bases. And I think that's really important, because if you're going to go through all this effort of recording a video and everything, then why not make sure that it's a good one going up there and will work hard for you even while you're away. One of the best things about working with Trina was that you actually work with her. If you had a question, she was definitely there and available to answer it. She always had weekly calls, video conference calls, which was really awesome, because you could actually speak with her one-on-one as well as other members of the group. And I think it was kind of neat to see how some of the meetings even started to evolve a little bit based off of the needs of the group. And I thought that was really nice and really informative and really helpful as well. I'm really excited for YouTube for Creatives, because it sounds like it's going to have so much more than even YouTube Bootcamp did, which was already pretty amazing. So it's kind of hard to imagine even more in YouTube Creatives, but it sounds like things like challenges and more check-ins and more engagements in the group. And I think that's really neat, because I find for myself that when there is a group actively engaging and participating, that spurs me on to do more and to be more active, versus just sort of like, oh, well, that's nice, I'll do that later. Instead of that, I'll be sort of like, oh, well, these people did all this and I want to do that too. So I'm super excited for that sort of group engagement and even more advice, because in YouTube Bootcamp, Trina brought in all of these pros who knew their stuff about Trello boards, about Pinterest, about organization, about making videos and information and all of that. And it was super helpful to hear all this extra advice and to use that into my own YouTube plan and putting out more and more videos. I get it that there are a lot of people out there where we just sort of get into our head of like, oh my gosh, what am I going to make a video on? Or how am I going to even know what to say or how to act in front of a camera? I know there's a lot of people out there who might just think like, oh, I don't even have the faintest idea of where to start in terms of making a video. There is definitely in the beginning a lot of hashing out of like, what is my niche and like, how am I going to focus my channel? But I think the most important thing is to understand that you yourself want to make a difference in the world and you have something important to say, and video is a great way of doing that. And if you feel hesitant at all, you should definitely check out some of Trina's videos and talk to people who have taken Trina's course, as well as just, you know, check out what Trina has to say. Because in terms of her approach, I feel like it's one of the most down-to-earth approaches out there. You don't need any spectacular video equipment or audio equipment. You just need yourself and a way to record yourself, and to just have the courage and the confidence to get out there and put it out there. And if you don't have that confidence right now, she can definitely help you step by step until you feel ready enough to put a video out there. Video really is the next step to building your business and influence, and definitely check out Trina Little's course, because I think that she will show you step by step in a very easy and approachable way of how you can use that to grow any type of business you may think of. So I look forward to seeing all of you in the YouTube for Creatives group, and I look forward to checking out all of your videos on your YouTube channels as well. See you there.